Hi guys! So this is week 19 of the YouTube Pagan Challenge, and this week's question is, how do you feel about group work and group worship? So I personally have no problem with group work or group worship. I've never had the opportunity to work with other people in my practice in spirituality. Um, I do know some people, I've heard horror stories that people have had working with other groups, whether you want to call it circle, coven, or just a group. You got to find the right people, and you got to find the right group to be with. Um, I always have liked the idea of group work and group worship. Group work to me would basically be like doing a spell with a group, and group worship would be celebrating the Sabbats or Isbits with a group of people. I would always probably do spells and other workings and have my own Sabbat Isbit rituals on my own. At least have a Sabbat ritual on my own separately, but then also have a group Sabbat and group Isbit rituals. I think group spell work can be challenging because you got to make sure everyone has the same intention and their energies are focused towards whoever the spell's going towards with the correct intention, so it's not confusing. So that can be that you just have to have practice with that. I think it can be challenging, but for me mainly it's group worship with having Sabbat and Isbit group worship. And maybe I'm romanticizing it because I've never experienced it, but I think it would be a lot of fun. I've met some other Wiccans and witches and pagans in my life in person, and I've been their friends, but we kind of, our lives go different directions, and we lost touch, yeah. And they enjoyed being on their own with their own solitary practice. They had their own practice. They felt that their practice was going to be so unique and different, unique to them and different from everybody else that it would be hard to practice with other people. And they just wanted to have their own solitary practice, and I totally understand. A lot of them were also really busy and just didn't have time with their life, so I understand. I would love to set up a coven in the future. And of course, you got to make sure that you have the right people join your group. You got to have rules people follow. Not like, a huge set of like laws or rules. What I mean is just like the basic rules, like be nice to each other. If there's like bashing or you're doing things behind someone's back, like you're out. Like, stop. No, we're not gonna do that. But I would also want to make sure that I have like some other leaders with me, so it's not dogmatic. And of course, there's a certain structure you have to do, I think, to make it flow well. But I have read, so I really love Dorothy Morrison's Sun Magic and Moon Magic books. I love her section for the celebrations, for sun celebrations and moon celebrations, because she doesn't actually work with the Sabbath. She works with the actual working with the sun and the zodiac energies for each zodiac phase. But I love her rituals in there because she gives you circle ideas and group. Well, she gives you circle ideas and party ideas, and she doesn't give you a ritual, but she gives you circle ideas and party ideas. So she gives you ideas for rituals and such. So circle ideas are ideas that you can do within your circle for celebration, for ritual. And then the party ideas is what you can do within a group for like a potluck before the circle, or if you guys just want to have, like if your group just wants to have a get together and sorry, it's lagging. If your group just wants to have a get together and you just want to have a party, then there's party ideas. And the party ideas are more of just like a party, a get together, a potluck. The circle ideas are more spiritual, ritual related. And then you can blend the two. So I really like that. So I have no problem with group worship and group work maybe a little bit of an issue with group spell work just because it's so touchy with making sure everyone's on the right page, right mindset. But yeah, group worship, I really like the idea. I hope to do it in the future, and I hope it works out. I really do hope it works out, though. I would love to have a group to work with. I just would love to have the camaraderie and have a group of like-minded people, like-minded individuals. We could all have our own separate practice of spirituality. Basically, the only thing that would make us similar is we're all like witches, we're all Wiccans, and probably Wiccans because it's Sabbats and stuff and Isbits, but we're all witches and Wiccans, and we, that's that. Because if someone wants to invoke deity, that's fine. Instead of like, if someone wants to use Aphrodite as an actual deity and actually invoke Aphrodite, that's fine. But I'm going to view it as working with the energies of Aphrodite, like love, and relationships, and working with the energies of Aphrodite and not actually working with a deity. So there's ways you can get around it and your own interpretation and visualization of what you're doing in circle, to have people from different practices come together and practice. And of course, we'd have to get along and be friendly and like each other, and you'd have to have people that don't have a problem with everyone having their own practice and maybe having slightly different or very different ideas. I think everyone would have to be kind of like an earth-based Wiccan and witch. Like, we're not going to have different traditions of Wicca, because that's not what we do. So it'd have to be like, I guess our type would be like earth-based, nature-based. So yeah, just figuring out how to do it, but that's in the future. But I have no problem with group worship. So you just gotta make sure it's done right. And it is difficult and challenging, so. But I have no problem with it. So thanks for watching. Have a good day and a good night. Blessed healing. Bye.